Hadam. And I believe I am live. Hey folks, it's Asif and welcome to Go Go Go. Back in English Bay. Diva, there's a reason I'm back. I got this Honda Celebration of Lights little pamphlet from City, because people who live in downtown Vancouver, Yaletown, Cole Harbour, West End, we all get affected by the fireworks celebrations. So we all received this little booklet from the city, which tells you exactly which roads are closed, which roads are open for the celebrations. So yeah, so I was like, you know what, Diva, it's a perfect excuse to do a live stream where I can show you guys exactly some of the better spots to watch fireworks, especially from West End, some of the bus routes and transit routes, because anything and everything west of Burrard Street will be off, other than West Georgia, of course, for fireworks. So yeah, this is the stream. It's pretty. Christine, Justin, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. It is a Go Explore stream, and we're exploring the route. Now, we are at the Inukshuk point. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can see this properly on the map. Inukshuk is where the staging area is. Let me turn the camera. So this is where the main performing acts will have their stage. They need crews, they need technicians, corporate people. So this is where things will happen. No, Christine, the fireworks is on 19th, 23rd and 26th. Since the fireworks is literally 3 days away, I was like, you know what? Let's do a stream, show you folks exactly where to go, what to do and what to avoid, most important of all, because it can get crazy. Over 100,000 people, I think, watched it last year from West End alone. If you add Kitsilano and everything else, the numbers just go berserk. It's like so many people experience this thing. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what to do and what not to do for fireworks. So welcome, welcome. You know what? Since we are at Inukshuk Point, and this will also be, I think, one of the turning points for Pride. I'm not sure. The Pride map needs to be checked up. They changed this year's Pride route. So everything west of Burrard is basically closed. So this is Beach Ave, where 23 bus rolls around. This is, of course, the staging area. This is where the ticketed folks will chill and watch fireworks. Hey Hicks, welcome to the stream. I can't wait for fried chicken, Diva, but that is for Friday. We are holding strong. Like this week, fried chicken walk will be special for sure, because I know it's the night before fireworks. Jerome and I are planning something special. So yeah, thank you for mentioning. But yeah, let's explore a little bit of what's going on around here. This is the Inukshuk Point. You can already see there are rails. They will cut off part of this area. There will be lines and ropes separating where people can sit and watch the fireworks. We experienced that last 2 years. This is for ticketed folks and VIP guests. Yeah, Christine is saying, hey, mind the discipline. We're still waiting for Friday fried chicken live stream. Christine, I am doing my best, restraining myself from any form of fried chicken. That's all I'm gonna say. The barge is placed over in right out of English Bay. So it's pretty prominent. You can probably experience all of this all as far as like Acadia Beach, over in Point Grey, Kitsilano Kids Beach, Jericho Beach, Spanish Banks, even like further points of Stanley Park as well. So that's what we're trying to see. What are the good spots to watch fireworks from? I mean, clearly this beach will be busy. It is the center stage right in front of the VIP area, so you can watch the fireworks and the drone show from this POV. By the way, this year fireworks won't start till 10:15. At 10 p.m. The first thing for night is the drone show, followed by fireworks. So yeah, this definitely is the best POV for sure. Like, everything is facing this way. The judges for the event will sit right behind me over here in these booths. So this has to be probably the best POV for fireworks, but you have to come here early. A bunch of people actually camp out the night before. If you want seats down here, you have to come, like, I don't know, 10 a.m. midday, and just camp out if you want a good seat. Welcome folks. A bunch of folks joined the stream. I'm Asif and welcome to Go Go Go, and we are live from English Bay. So this is a stream dedicated to good POV points around English Bay to watch the fireworks. So that's what we're doing. So come explore. Let's see what the whole situation's like. And it's pretty bright. I can barely read anything. I can barely see my screen. So yeah, welcome folks. Sorry if I can't reply to your chat right away. It is pretty bright. I'm not complaining. Here are the locals. This is the station for lifeguards and emergency. They do a pretty good job maintaining order, even though there's that many people who show up to watch the fireworks. Nothing too shabby. It's pretty chill. Pretty chill. But one thing for sure, you need to know what to expect. If you're relying on public transit, which is the way to go, because, like, trust me when I say this, you do not want to bring your cars. But if you bring public transit, you should be prepared to walk quite a bit. We will walk those routes in a hot minute and show you all the possible transit points you can take to and away from fireworks. Beach is still busy. There's lots of people, even in Cactus Club. It's bumping. You can notice that lots of fencing all around. I also noticed, like, for a Wednesday, it's pretty busy. The weather's nice. Lots of folks in town for fireworks. I guess all those months when I missed out on English Bay and Weston, especially through the middle of, hey buddy, how's it going? Buddy's just chatting, hey. You let them pass and then you slowly make your way. But yeah, all those months I did not show up in English Bay. The weather wasn't nice. Means that around fireworks I get to frequent this neighborhood quite often. We have buddies who live down here, so I'm not complaining. I have a pretty good time. The food scene down here is amazing. So yeah, any excuse to come down to English Bay, to be honest. And look how beautiful the vibe is. Now, our POV is to make sure we find spots in and around Seawall where you can still get a good POV of the barge, so you know exactly where to park and experience this thing. Again, it is still pretty bright. Ooh, look at the locals. It's just the locals gathering out. Ah, hey Diva, they're just munching. Let them chill and enjoy some food. Their kids are growing up. Let me read some comments. It's been a second. I didn't even see all the comments that showed up. Sorry guys. We're talking about food, bami, chicken. Diva, I'm not eating anything because I've already had dinner. But thank you. Was Christine's. Thank you, Justin. It will be nice to watch the fireworks on a boat if I had one. Oh, thank you, guys. Appreciate. But yeah, I agree with Justin. Watching fireworks from a boat or even a paddle boat would be a great idea. There are a bunch of people who do that. Even on fireworks days, you'll notice it. There's like a ton of boats, sailboats, tiny yachts, some big yachts too, that circle the barge, and people watch fireworks from it. Yeah, pretty sick, I would say, if you can watch fireworks with a boat. But I assume even for rentals, it will be pretty expensive. So this is still, what street is that? I think that's Chilco. No, not Chilco. Bedwell? Not Bedwell. Guildford. I think that's Guildford. So yeah, even with Guildford, pretty good POV. You can camp out on the seawall. At some point, people stop moving around seawall. If you are lucky enough, you can just literally put something on the ground and just sit on the seawall and watch the fireworks. That does happen. I mean, I've done it once, but let's be honest, there's a lot of geese poo around the seawall, so probably not the most sanitary place to sit. But trust me when I say this, not a single one of these benches will be available, and every single inch of grass is claimed long before anybody really shows up, because people, as I said, literally camp out for a good POV. Lots of photographers, videographers, YouTubers, lots of people who usually camp out down here for fireworks. So I would recommend, if you're planning on something like that, come ahead of time. Make sure that you have plenty of time to sit and chill and enjoy the fireworks. Jerome Forestwood. Hello. My husband Forestwood just finished a neighborhood checkup over Fraser View and Victoria, or Victoria and Fraser, something. I don't know all neighborhood names. But yeah, that was fun. He had good Filipino food, so I guess he won't be hungry. But I left some gyozas on a frying pan for him, so if he gets hungry, he can still manage. What he's saying, I can barely read anything, Diva. There'll be a few people who come out at 5 p.m. before the fireworks. Yeah, lots of people would show up early to get a good seat. I think I've crossed Chilco, so this is the last car zone within West End. The rest, of course, goes through Stanley Park. So you still get a decent POV of the barge, and this is the point where English Bay Beach Park turns into Stanley Park once you cross this area. And I would recommend refrain from sitting anywhere near the rocks, because you don't know what the tides are gonna look like. There are times when people camp out somewhere down here and then tides rise and people have to literally scramble and make way somewhere higher up and find something last second. So I would say refrain from going anywhere down any of these rocks or the beaches for a spot. That's just a personal experience. I've noticed people with a tough time finding a last second spot, because where they were sitting an hour or two ago is completely underwater. Oh my gosh, it is so busy today. I love it. English Bay, Stanley Park, bumping. Nice weather like today. You would expect more people out. Still, I would say crowds are much thinner compared to most years. Like, you don't see as many international tourists you notice any other year, and this year has been a little different. Even at the peak of summer, you don't notice as many tourists in Vancouver. It is what it is. I'm just showing you how things are, because like on a regular year, on a day like today, the Seawall would be flooded with people, tourists from literally around the world. But yeah, this year's been a little quieter, a little calmer, understandably so. Economically, globally, things are not the best. Makes sense, not a whole lot of people are showing up to Vancouver. But Diva, the Seawall awaits anybody who would like to visit. It's beautiful. And you still get a decent POV of the barge. And I'm almost halfway down to Second Beach. I have a feeling by the time we reach that point, we'll be done with like feasible spots to watch fireworks from. At that point, we'll turn back and show you a little bit of what you should access, which roads you should avoid. And of course, West Georgia will be open the whole time. You can technically take any of the buses, including the North Shore buses that will shuffle people to and from Granville Station on the Expo Line, and of course VCC Station on Canada Line.
Yeah.
All you have to do is get on one of those buses, including express buses like 257 Downtown Express Bus from North Shore or Horseshoe Bay. Faith, welcome to the stream. Just checking out feasible spots to watch fireworks from. We received a little pamphlet from Vancouver, city of Vancouver. So just giving people a rundown of possible spots to avoid and to check out for the fireworks. Because again, everything is Western based. Although I would challenge people, especially those who live further south, to avoid Western and look for Kitsilano. You know what? Maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow in Kitsilano or something. I'll show you that part of town and the visible spots for fireworks. Like, look at this Burrard Bridge, amazing spot to watch the fireworks from. That's all like Totler Beach, Haddon Beach, Maritime Museum, and that's Kids Beach, Kids Pool. So plenty of spots to watch the fireworks from. Spanish Banks Beach, Jericho Beach, love it. We watched the fireworks from Jericho Beach in our first year in BC. That was beautiful. Oh, thank you, Faith. Gracias. And of course, all the way down to Acadia Beach. Now, Acadia Beach might be a little far away, but you'll also avoid crowds. All of these beaches have parking lots. So if you're a person who plans on driving down to watch fireworks, I would recommend, instead of the western part of it, consider west side of Vancouver. I'm talking about Kitsilano, Point Grey. There are plenty of beaches, parking lots, where you can just park your car and enjoy, chill out. It's beautiful. Barely any crowd compared to West End. Yeah, I agree with Jerome. It is a little further away, but it's crystal clear. Jericho Beach, for instance, has a lovely crowd, all locals, mostly people from Point Grey, a lot of UBC students as well. So yeah, beautiful spot to watch fireworks. Let's continue down to Second Beach. So give you guys an idea of where you can possibly watch the fireworks from in this part of town. And of course, I'll take you guys over to West End, show you some of the streets that are closed for the event, and of course, check out all the possible transit and routes you should take to head out to a SkyTrain or a bus stop. People are like, why do you never end the stream in West End? Is like Diva, I want to end my stream closer to home, somewhere downtown, preferably uphill, so that I don't have to finish a stream and head back home. Although finishing stream down here is pretty good because I can hang out with buddies for a bit if they're available, or maybe just go for a stroll along the seawall. It's that time of the year. Trust me, like it's a matter of couple of weeks. Just right after Pride, mid of August, pretty much things start to taper down. You'll notice, like, as the season starts to wind down, less people in general. Also, just the locals get a chance to explore and enjoy the city at that point in time. Now, Second Beach itself is slightly more tucked in, as you can see, for the geography of things, but you can still get a nice POV around the pool, and of course further down the track. So I'm going to show you guys all the possible spots in and around English Bay and Stanley Park in general. Like here, this is the curve. At this point, the beach goes further in, so you can still get a little bit of a barge view. That's the barge right there. But I would say it starts to get a little hazy and unclear. But if you're in a pinch, you can still find a spot. Because trust me when I say this, when 100,000 people show up, it can be difficult to find a good spot to watch the fireworks from. Oh wow, I haven't seen Second Beach this packed in a hot second. Again, not too packed though, for like a weekday. But still nice vibing, lots of people. Just chilling out, soaking up sun. Oh, even the pool seems busy. Christine saying, I'm in Nanaimo, maybe I'll just see the fireworks downtown closer to home. Stanley Park is close enough for me. Yeah, Christine, whatever works, Diva. As long as you enjoy yourself, have a good time. That's all it is. Not just yet, but I think the tide might be rising. Because like the tiny little beach at the juncture of Stanley Park and English Bay Beach Park, that tiny little beach is still there. So who knows? Was Justin saying, I heard Nanaimo is a nice place. Yeah, Justin, I haven't been, so I can't honestly give an opinion since I haven't been there just yet. At this POV, look, we're in the middle of the beach, no barge, so not a good spot. But then again, you head down to the seawall over by the pool. There's a little bit of a good spot that you can still get a POV, fireworks. It is packed. It is packed. Good thing. We want the beach to be alive, vibing. That's what the vibe right now is. Lots of people. There are lifeguards on duty. That's a good thing. Pool is busy. Oh wow, look at the pool, is packed. Understandable, it's like that time of the year, peak summer. Oh God, scrap. Oh, okay, this is the western end of beach, and there's the pool. You get a little bit of a barge view from here, so yeah, you still get fireworks from Second Beach. Nice, nice, nice. Oh wow, this is so crazy. Bustling. But yeah, throughout this part of Seawall you get a decent view of the barge. So you will pretty much get a view of the entire show anywhere at this POV around the pool on the seawall. Folks are swimming. What a good time. But look at this. I'm on the seawall and you get a direct view of the barge. Almost all the way down halfway to 3rd Beach, but I would say at that point it's as good as watching it from Jericho or Spanish Banks, because it's pretty far away from that particular juncture in POV. See, this is 2nd Beach pool. That's the barge. It's way closer to Kitsilano than 2nd Beach. I would rather say, look at this. This is Spanish Bank. No. This is Jericho, I believe. Spanish Banks must be further and Acadia even further down. So easily you get a better view from Kitsilano and Jericho Beach compared to 2nd Beach down here. So the choice is up to you, wherever you want to watch it from. Even like Burrard Street Bridge will get a better and closer POV compared to somewhere this far away. Jerome is asking how many cell bars I have there. I have a full five bars, Jerome. But the point is, today there aren't that many people around. On fireworks time, there will be way too many people. So does that 5 bar today mean anything for like an actual fireworks stream? We'll figure it out. This is the end of the pool. Even here you'll see they have barriers up because they expect people to be all over the place during the fireworks. So all of this has been secured with a fence, and yeah, this is the last juncture before you have more of a bay situation and the barge gets cut off from the viewing point. I mean, technically if you want you can go further, halfway down to 3rd Beach. You can still get a POV from where you can watch the fireworks from, but 10 p.m. at night I would say don't go this far into Stanley Park. Just my opinion. You can do whatever you want, Diva, but I would say this is as good as the fireworks are gonna get in Stanley Park part of the seawall. Let's head back downtown. Well, of course I'm going to show you Denman, just because that's where most people will probably end up, whether you're taking Robson, Davie, or any of the inner streets, Comox, Nelson, Barclay. You will end up in Denman Street. Let's take you guys back to Denman, show you all the transit points where you should be walking to and from, because trust me, the buses are not running beyond Burrard Street, any west of Burrard, so it's a better idea to do it this way. Just walk from a certain point of view. There's the barge, and this is 2nd Beach pool. I would say the last realistic spot in English Bay, Stanley Park, area where you can watch the fireworks from. Hey MJ, welcome to the stream. But we're in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So this is a fireworks festival special. Wanted to show people all the possible spots in and around English Bay to watch the fireworks from. I'm gonna take a different route now, slightly away from the seawall. It runs parallel to the seawall, but you get some better spots to watch the fireworks from as I make my way. MJ, no, the fireworks are on Saturday. It's the next Saturday, a week from now, next Wednesday, and the Saturday after that. So I believe it's 19th, 23rd and 26th July. Let us continue. Second beach, pretty busy. By the way, divas, if you're enjoying the stream, don't hesitate to hit that like button. It really helps the stream. Share it with your buddies, comment down below. And if you want to support the channel, you can send me a super chat or a super sticker during the stream. Or if you're watching a recording of the stream, you can send me a super thanks. That's the little $sign. And of course, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. That really does help. Let's continue. Lots of barbecues and picnics going on. I'm not putting the camera on anyone's face, letting folks enjoy their time and privacy. But wow, what a good time, what a good vibe. There are lifeguards on duty. Good to see that. Okay, we're gonna get out of Seawall into the parallel path that goes towards the center of West End, somewhere by Beach Ave and Stanley Park Brewing. This path does get interrupted by trees. There are plenty of trees that might get in your way, but also a chill spot. Honestly, you can literally sit in a hammock and watch the fireworks or something. So up to you, Diva. I'm just showing all the possible spots where you can chill and hang out and watch the fireworks from your convenient spot, whatever works for you. So far, this is not a good spot at all. I don't see the barge at all from this POV. Let's go further uphill. We got breaks from the tree, but still no fireworks. Thank you for putting that on the stream, Jerome. Yeah, fireworks are Saturday 19th at 10:15 p.m. 10 p.m. is a drone show, and 10:15 fireworks. 6:30 p.m. Snowbirds, Canada's pride and joy, will do an air show for folks on English Bay. Snowbirds is an aging Canadian fleet which hasn't been upgraded in a while and have had several fatal and near fatal accidents, but it's quite a good show. We've seen it several times in Toronto, especially on Harbourfront, and they do a similar kind of event around fireworks. Hopefully one day, like one of those rich countries, Canada can buy new aircrafts at some point, but so far the Snowbirds, their team, they do an incredible job with that aging, depleting fleet. There's a barge view, but covered with trees. Not a good spot at all. This might potentially be a spot. There's a little bit of a clearing, so you can still see a little bit of firework, have a little camp situation down here, but Diva, still blocked by trees. So pick and choose what you want. Also, there I think is a quick access down here. No, just a clearing. Not an official access. So yeah, no bargee barge from this POV. I can spot the barge behind the trees, but yeah, it's barely visible. See another clearing in the front. This spot is right by Stanley Park Brewing and the tennis courts. Yeah, not a great place to watch it, but there are a few spots where you might sneak a good POV, especially if you want to avoid some of the bigger crowds, for sure. Just keeping my eyes open for any good spot which I can recommend you guys. Like, you can still see a bit of things around the beach and the seawall, but you won't really get a good shot of the barge unless you are exactly here. Look at this bench. This one is right here. Oh, this is a good spot. It's a nice clearing. Okay, I'm pretty sure somebody will camp out and get this bench early on, but this is a pretty cool spot to watch the fireworks from. Look at the POV. It's pretty good. Like, I think some of the fireworks might be hidden away by the trees, but it's pretty decent. You can still see some stuff, not everything, but yeah. What's MJ saying? I used to hate going home in the West End after the fireworks. I feel like a salmon swimming upstream. That is a good analogy, MJ, like a salmon swimming upstream, because that many people are heading the opposite way. Oh, you're funny. Let's go. So yeah, it's you win some, you lose some. If you find a spot, you might not get the best view, or if you do, then you will probably have to hunker down, sit down and pray and hope you get a good spot. But yeah, if you plan ahead, there's opportunities. Like this little opening route here, close to that lawn bowling marker. It's a pretty good spot, close to Oppenheimer statue. Just showing you possible spots to watch the fireworks from if you don't want to end up with hundreds and thousands of people who are going to watch it from English Bay. Like, this is around Oppenheimer statue and pretty chill spot to watch the fireworks from. Look at this. It clears out at this point onwards and you get a good shot of the barge. If you don't manage to get any of the seats, which, let's be honest, realistically you won't be able to get any of them, you can just have a little picnic blanket and just watch it from here. Really cool spot, no obstruction of any sort. So whether it's the fireworks or the drone show, I would say this is a really good spot to watch it from. Let's head towards Denman. Also, you're further away from most people who are on the bottom, down on the seawall. You can access the seawall with this little path. And here again you get some more the barge at this point is hidden completely behind the tree. so you have to move further away. And here the barge reappears. So from this tree onwards, you get a decent view. The trees are not obstructing the fireworks, even with the drone show. You get a decent view, and you don't have to sit on the sun.
Someone's going to bump into me and I'm going to fall. Yeah. So she said, that will come. She said, just take it slow.
Down on Beach Ave.
Okay.
Just remember this access point all the way down to Stanley Park Causeway. All of it will be closed. So no chance of going anywhere in with a car. You have to walk all the way to Stanley Park at any point you want to go. All of it will be restricted to cars and traffic. City of Vancouver and Vancouver police are upgrading the security parameter in light of Lapu Lapu, so they are making things a little bit more serious and restrictive, which is a good thing. You want things to feel more secured. So I noticed that this year there are more barricades, physical barricades around Stanley Park already, and I can only imagine that on the day of the actual fireworks there will be way more precautions, especially in and around every single street corner, which we noticed in every major festival in Vancouver and Metro Vancouver. We've noticed in the last couple of weeks and months since Lapu Lapu. So I'm assuming it's a good idea to avoid cars altogether. Don't even bring your cycles, because it might get stolen, and there will be bike valets and other facilities. But with that sheer number of people down here, I think it's a good idea just to walk here from a SkyTrain station or a bus stop and make the best of it. Arnold, welcome to the stream. Arnold say, hit me around. Can be. Okay, Arnold, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, we're just checking out West End and downtown and all the access points for folks to come down and watch the fireworks, especially in the West End and Stanley Park part of the event. Let's continue. Let's head down to Denman. So this is Beach Ave. Trust me, from my previous experience, all of this will be a flood of humanity. There will just be people in every inch, every corner of the park. So I recommend you come either ahead of time, go to an alternate option like Point Grey and Kitsilano if you want to avoid some of these crowds and have a chill experience. Jerome, that's quite the trek back and forth from 57. Yeah? Oh wow. There you go. And there's the sign, Celebration of Lights, July 19, 23rd and 26th. Expect delays. Oh diva. They're giving you a sign days ahead. Expect delays. Oh, corgi. I love corgi. No, puppy. There's a view of the beach, and again the barge resurfaces. This is around Comox. Comox beach is a good spot for sure. Just be prepared. There will be first aid and emergency tents around here, so you might need to figure out once you're down here what's the best spot to watch. Beautiful day indeed. Jerome's putting up puppy emojis. Oh yeah, who doesn't love puppies? Is that like a Samoyed? It's a big furry puppy. Puppy is probably not happy. It's pretty hot out there. That's another thing you do when you come down to English Bay, Stanley Park. Lots and lots of puppies. Anyone who loves puppies like I do will have a good time. Good barge POV. This is almost down to Guildford Street. Since I don't live down here, I barely know the streets. So yeah, pretty much most of English Bay will have an unobstructed view of the barge and fireworks. Especially if you're a person who's lucky enough to live in any one of these condos nearby. Jerome saying, very popular Vancouver. What Vancouver do you like, Asif? Frenchies, Corgi, Labradoodle. I would say I have my soft spot for Corgis, just because Sir Christopher Bacon the Third Esquire, MMP, MPP, our beloved, our buddy's puppy. I don't know, I love Corgis. I recently have grown even more closer towards Corgis than any other breed. I don't know. It's just cutie patooties. But yeah, folks, what's your favorite puppy? Comment down in the chats. Arnold, that's a very different dog, Diva. That's an eating dog. Arnold saying, I love hot dogs. Justin says, I love corgis. So cute. Agreed, Justin. Corgis are adorable. Okay, this is 1800 Davie Plaza, almost down to Davie and Denman, right by the amazing laughter. There will be lots of food trucks along this road over on Beach Ave, and you can expect stalls, a big bike valet down here around 1800 Davie Plaza. This is Denman and Davie. Now if we bring out our little booklet provided by the city, here we go, looking up, notice this, Denman Street, all of it in blue, Davie Street, all of it in blue, Beach Ave, all of it in blue. That means Beach Ave, that's this street, all the way up to Burrard Street, Denman, which turns into Beach Ave, all the way down to Burrard Street as well, Davie Street, all the way up east, all the way to Burrard Street, will be closed according to this map. Look at this again, folks. Robson will be open, but Diva, you do not want to deal with that much traffic. So this is the map. Davie, Denman, all of it will be closed for the fireworks. So I would say if you're coming here on Canada Line, and if you want to experience fireworks without any hassle, there won't be any buses running beyond Burrard Street, so you can technically take a bus from Yaletown-Roundhouse SkyTrain station and take it up to Burrard Street and walk down. I would recommend you should walk the entire path if you don't want to deal with the hassle of public transit, because all of this will be littered with hundreds and thousands of people, and you don't want to get caught on a bus. Trust me, it will delay your plans, it will ruin plans for sure. So I would recommend, if you're coming down for the fireworks, just take a SkyTrain and walk down here. For the Expo Line, I would also recommend take Burrard Station and walk down on Robson Street. Let's do that. Let's go up to Robson and Denman first. It's so busy out here today. Hey Krista, welcome to the stream. Just noticed your chat. Welcome, welcome. We're on Denman Street in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and showing folks some of the possible routes to take if you're coming down to watch Honda Celebration of Lights. This year it's all Canada. 19th is the first night. I believe it's Yukon, followed by 23rd of July, that's Quebec. I mean, technically still Canada. And 26th is Nova Scotia. So this year, all participants are from Canada. So it'll be an awesome event. Just showing folks what are the possible routes you can take. All of this will be shuttered. This will be pedestrian and bike only spaces. The restaurants are bumping. Pendrell. Honestly, it's not that big of a walk, especially if you're taking, like, let's say Expo Line and coming down, let's say from Burrard Station. It is literally going to be like a 20-minute walk downhill, unlike Davie Street where you might have to walk uphill just a bit. The Robson bus. Should I take this bus and head out? Jesus Christ. Oh, literally on my face. Let's do that if I can get on the bus. Oh, I don't know if she's gonna wait or not. Hello. This bus won't be operating beyond Burrard Street on the actual day of the fireworks, so you gotta be careful for that. So this is 6 Davie Robson downtown bus. I saw the bus, I was like, you know what, I don't have to walk uphill. It's a good thing. Just stop by Pendrell. Chicken roll, we did that on a Friday fried chicken walk. Cool spot. Now hopefully we'll take the bus all the way down to the station and walk back up and show you a little bit of the route you should be taking down here. But before I do that, I'll probably take you guys over to Burrard Station on the Expo Line, which is also probably serves more people in general, because like you get folks all the way from New West, Surrey, Coquitlam, Burnaby who will take this route. So yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit of which SkyTrain and which route you should be taking if you want to come down here. MJ Torchy, welcome to the stream. MJ saying, yeah, that sucks. I have to walk home from Yaletown on the day of the fireworks too. Oh, MJ, I feel you. Diva, I'm not a big fan of walking uphill, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Arnold saying, where would I be to see you guys at the... Arnold, I'm not sure, but you probably will see us walking around, in and around the event. If you see us, say hi, and we'll say hi back to you. Yeah, Torchy, I noticed that. This is, I'm on Davie Street. This is the Davie and Denman stop. So we're taking this bus all the way to Yaletown-Roundhouse SkyTrain station. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to show you guys exactly the route you should be taking. Now all of this, most of this route all the way up to Burrard Street will be closed off to cars and including buses. So yeah, better hold on and hunker down for a long walk. Trust me, the walk will be worth it. And also when you see that many people walking in the same direction, it's just fun. We're going uphill. Also, lots of good restaurants. I know there will be crazy lines, but like just hang around with buddies for a little longer. It is a Saturday night. End up somewhere like Granville Street, party on for a little bit longer, and then just head back home. Another thing about the fireworks is that a lot of people after the fireworks just walk up to Granville Street. It is Saturday night. Well, two of the nights are Saturday nights. One of them is a Wednesday night. And yeah, just party over at Granville Street. It's a fun time. So I would recommend if you're coming in and it is a late night event, just head up to Granville, walk up Robson, Comox, Davie, over to Granville Street and just have a good time. Yeah, why not? We're heading uphill. Yeah, Justin, I agree. Hope you get a good view, Arnold. I'm lucky that not only I got a seat on the bus, but I also managed to catch it on time. I don't have to walk way too much. Yeah, continuing on our journey uphill. Yeah, Arno, cheers to that, buddy. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Enjoy yourself when you come down here. Grab some good bevies. There are plenty of bars and restaurants that will open late at night for sure for the event.
Next stop, Burrard Street.
Straight. We did like 100 damage. I did like.
Ooh, MJ says beauty is your stop. That's nice. Diva, I'm happy I'm on a bus. I'm not walking uphill. Ask Jerome, trust me, I would bitch about walking uphill. One of the reasons I don't like coming down anywhere downhill for the same reason. I have to walk back uphill. It is what it is. Just heading up to Yaletown-Roundhouse station. I am not boarding the train, but I want to show you guys the best spots to walk down to. Yes, Dorji. Yeah, folks, if you're enjoying the stream, don't hesitate to hit that like button, share it with your buds, really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. That really helps, Diva, for sure. Okay, we're heading up to Davie Village. I'm just saying Asif will bitch together. This is Jervis. Thank you, Torchy. Appreciate. So this is Jervis. At this POV, it's pretty flat. I love Davie Village for the same reason, because it is very flat. I don't have to walk an uphill or downhill in any direction. So whenever I don't have to walk uphill, I feel like that's a win. I'm acting like such a wimp. Not like I do it every day. Pride is also around the corner, so it will be a good time to come down, explore, have fun, enjoy good food, check out some of the local watering holes. Lots of good cafes, bars and restaurants down here. Gym Diva Plaza, which will host a ton of events and activations throughout summer. That's Butte, which MJ a minute ago reminded that is MJ's bus stop. I love Gym Diva Plaza. You've noticed that I've started quite a few streams from down here. We have a live jazz session going on for summer. Yeah, Torchy, agreed. Always a good time around. Diva, we're sober queens, so expect me to drink a bottle of cold beverage. That's all I'm gonna do. Non-alcoholic, preferably carbonated cold beverage. Maybe like I don't know, just a bottle of my soda stream or something. Diva. Stay hydrated. That is important. Alcohol also dehydrates you. Not a cute thing, especially on a hot summer day. So again, adults, you make your choices in life. I would recommend stay away from alcohol on a hot day and just drink lots of regular water. Not even too cold water, I would say, because like cold water can shock your system. So you want it to be cool but not extremely cold. You don't want your internal organs to start reacting. Thurlow. This is my bus stop because I would always take the bus stop down here. Gringos is literally down here. Love Gringos. One of my favorite bars. They have a bunch of good non-alcoholic bevies. Good time. Always a good time. I don't know how long I can hold on to my seat. There seems to be interesting individuals galore. Let's see how long. Okay. Interesting individual and interesting conversation going on. Keeping that anonymity up. Jerome. I like the sound of that. That's what I was saying. MJ, Gringos has a good non-alcoholic beverage line that I personally love. Vergarita, which is a margarita, virgin margarita. They have non-alcoholic beers as well. I love Gringos for a reason. They're a good time. If you're somebody who's sober like me, it's a good spot to check out. And their food is incredible. It is Tex-Mex. Love their Angus, Wilbur, good stuff in general. Almost down to Burrard. Now, this is the boundary. From Burrard, everything west will be blocked off, so no cars, no buses are allowed. So this is the point of view where like you can't take any transit or cars beyond this point. I love bubble tea. Yeah, what's your favorite bubble tea flavor? Recently, my favorite iced tea flavor is Thai tea. Duffin's Donut has a really good Thai tea. I had one from Blends. Where else did I get a good Thai tea? A bunch of other spots, so check them out. Yeah, MJ, highly recommend. We're about to cross Burrard. If you're heading down from Kitsilano, I would say take number 2 bus. I don't believe the 44 UBC Express will be running because it only runs on weekdays when the university is in action. So only option on Burrard will be number 2, I believe. 2 McDonald bus. That's an easy option too. Okay, we're heading downhill closer to the station. It is quite a view, to be honest, to watch hundreds and thousands of people just streaming towards the West End. Torchy, highly recommend. Try it. Good stuff. And if you're not a big fan of boba or bubbles, you can get them without bubbles too. So that is an option. Usually for me, my order would be nice 50% ice, 30% sugar. Usually I get it without boba. Ooh. MJ just dropped some info. Now, Coco is great for their mango pomelo sago bevy. I love it from Coco. From 7, I love their mango coconut. And Gongcha. I don't believe I had anything from Gongcha yet. For some reason, I don't know. We just keep missing out on Gongcha. We have a few good bubble tea spots in and around Vancouver, that's for sure. But yeah, I guess I gotta try Gongcha soon. Jerome might fill you in. Jerome has a higher bubble tea experience than me. I don't know if Jerome had Gongcha or not. But yeah, the Coco spot over at, I like to say Dunsmuir and Granville. Dunsmuir and Granville, or is it Westpender? Westpender and Granville, close to Gojiro Ramen. They make delicious, delicious mango, sago, pomelo tea. I love it. Almost down to Grannyville.
Next stop, Granville Street.
Arnold, we have had our alcohol days when we were younger. We've been exploring sobriety for a hot second, and you know what? It's good. It's good to each their own, Diva. If you feel like you enjoy a good alcoholic bevy, no judgments here. Enjoy yourself. We've done it. We've done quite a few. Trust when I say this. Especially with like a small batch local breweries. We've done a bunch. Like personally in British Columbia, my favorite, when I used to drink alcohol, my favorite breweries included Stanley Park Brewing Company, Fernie, 49 Parallel. I did enjoy Granville Island Brewing, but haven't had too many options from them, if I'm being honest. Yaletown Brewing, delicious. Steamworks, oh. So one of the last alcoholic flights I had was from Steamworks, and they have a 10 bevy flight, I believe, if I'm not wrong. I tried a pumpkin brew, carrot cake brew, delicious flavors. So Steamworks, Yaletown Brewing, good stuff I would say in general. Jerome is saying MJ standing with it. Yeah, agreed. I think this building's gonna be torn down and turned into a large building soon. The one across the street is already gone. I think that was the 7-Eleven. That's no more. Seymour and Davie. I'm just enamored, like even for a busy work day, how busy the city is today. Just tells you like this is the peak of summer. A couple of more weeks and we'll go back to usual. Just bring back September and a few days of non-stop rain, and like that it'll go back. It's like a factory reset. The city goes back to its factory reset mode.
The thing is, it would be kind of annoying to have to wear like
Seymour and Davie.
Next stop, Burrard Street.
We are one stop away from Yaletown-Roundhouse. Okay, that we just crossed Richards, so we are heading to Yaletown-Roundhouse. Like, pull the Cordicord card. We'll get off there. This is where a good chunk of people will be commuting from.
Next stop, Pacific Translink, Yaletown-Roundhouse, Station.
Okay, we are here. before the lights change. After this, we'll take you guys over to Burrard, I believe. That would be closest on the Expo Line. Agreed, Justin. Streets are vibing tonight, that's for sure. It is a busy day for sure. Like for a regular Wednesday after like 6 p.m. you don't expect that many people out, but it is pretty busy. Thank you.
6.
So, I took the 6 downtown bus, Diva, but she won't be running beyond Burrard Street on the fireworks. Your best option is to get off Yaletown-Roundhouse station, which is literally across the street from here, and just walk up the street. Let us do this bit. Let me show you exactly the walking route. I'm not going downhill on Davie, but I want to take you guys over to Robson and show you what Burrard Street's vibe is. Yaletown-Roundhouse SkyTrain station. Torchy says warm night keeps everyone agreed. Now, if you are coming down to attend Honda Celebration of Lights, if you're taking Canada Line SkyTrain, this will be your best option, unless you want to get off at VCC, which is over at West Georgia, and take the Expo Line or a bus. Well, I don't really think you need much of an Expo Line ride, but you can take a bus. I just realized I can take you over to VCC, and VCC will get you a better idea of 2 other stations on the line. So let's take Canada Line SkyTrain. This is Yaletown-Roundhouse. You can literally get off here and walk all the way down to English Bay on Davie Street, or you can do one of the other 2 options I'm going to show you. Oh wow, more people show now. This tells you what the vibes are. It's my compass card. They have extra barricade ready. They're super prepared for fireworks. Left hand side, Richmond and airport bound trains. Right side, waterfront bound trains. We'll wait for waterfront bound train. It's coming in 4 minutes, Jesus. This tells you what happens once the rush is over. I am not sure of Handy Dart and where they will be stationed. I am not aware of them. Let us check the website. You know what, Diva? I will comment on my video after the stream is done from Handy Dart's website. So check the stream after check this video after the stream is over. I will put comment the link options for Handy Dart. So I'm not exactly sure if we will have wheelchair accessible taxi around here or not. But as I mentioned again, everything beyond Burrard Street, anything west of Burrard is restricted. So yeah, Jerome, I agree. It's going to be crazy at the station at 11 p.m. on Saturday. I believe you can take a bus all the way to Denman and West Georgia, because according to the map I have here, you notice West Georgia is accessible even all the way up to Denman. So you can technically take West Georgia. Yeah, you can take a bus all the way, a North Shore bus all the way to West Georgia and Denman. I think that will be closer to you, but I don't believe they are allowing any cars into the West End. Yeah, Arnold, Jerome just dropped a Handy Darts link. Check them out, their website. They will clearly have more information. Thank you so much for dropping the link, Jerome. Appreciate it. So yeah, check out the link. They will give you more information. I'm not aware of Handy Dart schedule, but thank you. Appreciate it.
Take bus 15 or N15 night bus to travel.
We are taking Canada Line SkyTrain over to VCC, which is literally over at Granville and West Georgia. I want to show you guys all the bus options you can technically take over to West End for the fireworks. And also I want to switch over to Expo Line, end up in Burrard train station, and show you how you can take the Expo Line to and from the fireworks for sure. They do run special fireworks buses. I am not exactly sure about the route because they did not mention the special bus routes on the flyer. Just like over in Steveston for Canada Day, they ran special buses that took people from Richmond Brighouse SkyTrain station over down to Steveston Highway and Road 1. Let's get on the SkyTrain. Justin is saying Translink is adding extra services for fireworks, like just adjusting some bus routes. Yep, anything and everything west of Burrard Street is off unless you're on the North Shore buses on West Georgia. So that's what we are heading to VCC station, Vancouver City Centre station on the Canada Line. I want to show you guys all the possible bus routes you can technically take that will get you a little closer to West End and Stanley Park. You can technically over for the fireworks. Christine, you can go to Jollibee right now. Trust me. There is one on Cambie and Broadway, right? I think upstairs, above the Starbucks. Yeah. City Centre station.
The next station is Vancouver City Centre.
Vancouver City Centre station. Are you guys going to bike there? No, Diva, we're walking. I'm not relying on anything other than my own feet for something like fireworks. As Amazon Perry once famously sang, "Baby, this is fireworks." Let's take the escalator up. It's Vancouver City Centre Station, VCC. The station itself is pretty empty. Gimbal, be nice to me, Gimbal. Entrance to Pacific Centre is already shuttered for the day. And heading up to Georgia and Granville. Hey Vancouver, welcome to the stream. Yeah, fireworks are gonna be insane, ridiculously busy. This is Vancouver City Centre Station, and this is West Georgia and Granville. Now you have several bus stops over here. and a bunch down here. These are all North Shore buses taking folks from jump. There's somebody who's literally kicking and beating the thing. Slay. I'm gonna stay right here because there's somebody who's kicking and hitting things in random. So things that happen in a big city. But Diva, these are the North Shore buses. You can take the 240 stream buses over on this side and 250 buses. Yeah, Colonizer Bay is done. People have a lot of feelings. We grow feelings for anything, but yeah, Colonizer Bay is the root cause for a lot of terrible things that happen to our indigenous people. So not a big fan of Colonizer Bay. Just my 2 cents. You don't have to agree. But yeah, this is the bus route. If you plan on taking a bus for fireworks, Diva, this is the spot to take a bus. So technically these bus routes, I haven't read any recommendation that says they won't be operating, because they of course have to keep things flowing for North Shore, all the way over to North Van, West Van, Horseshoe Bay, especially folks who are coming down from Nanaimo and Bowen Island. They will be taking Horseshoe Bay buses. So yeah. So yeah. Now I plan on taking, okay, individual seems to be around me, interesting individuals. So I'm gonna keep the camera on my face. So if I have any situation happen to me, you guys can call 911. Anyways, that aside, Diva. Things that happen in Vancouver and every other major city. Anywho, I'm gonna take Expo Line over here at Granville Station and take it out to Burrard Station and show you guys other spots where you can technically walk to fireworks from. No, Diva, asking if I've been to... Have you been to Vancouver Island before? No, Vancouver, unfortunately haven't been to Vancouver Island just yet. I guess I have to do it soon. Probably for the Friday fried chicken walk, because we'll have to try some fried chicken over in Vancouver Island. Okay, this is the other station on the line that you can technically take to watch the fireworks. This is Granville Station. It is slightly further away. This is Granville and West Georgia, or you can take the exit over at Granville and Dunsmuir. But I would recommend you take Burrard instead of Granville. Diva, as long as I don't have any punctures or pokey happen to me, I'm good. I am good. There's a lot of interesting folks around here. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, I would love to head down to Vancouver Island and live stream there. Trust when I say this. Okay. This is the Expo Line. We'll take it up to Burrard Station and show you guys the access points from Burrard for fireworks. This is West Georgia and Granville Street entrance to the Expo Line. Almost down. probably one of the steepest escalators ever. This is trains to waterfront. This is where I'm heading. Ooh, I do not believe I can catch that. I literally have to run, and I don't plan on running.
Actually, most of it's coming through.
Just like that. Diva. So this is waterfront bound platform on the Expo Line over in Granville. Arnold is saying, have you been to Turtle Island? Isn't the entire continent Turtle Island, if I'm not wrong, Diva? As far as I know what the indigenous people like to call it. Like the whole North American continent is considered Turtle Island, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, just visit. There will be another train in 3 minutes, and another one after that in 4 minutes, and a third one in 7 minutes, and so on. So I'm not really worried. Also gives me a reason to chit chat with you guys. It's a chill day, Diva. It's late night. Well, technically late night. Christine saying she said bye bye us. You know what, Diva? As long as we are alive and well, great. Everything else is secondary. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's the thing. That's the thing. We're having a good time. You guys and me. We're all in this journey together, folks. We're enjoying ourselves. Another 2 minutes till the train shows up. Meanwhile, I'm gonna repeat the same thing. Diva, if you're enjoying the stream, don't hesitate to hit that like button. Share it with your buddies. That share button really does help the stream. Trust when I say this, it really does help the stream. Even if you're sending an email to someone, look at this guy, what's he doing? Comment your thoughts. I always appreciate, especially folks who are watching a recording of this, because it is funny how you guys are watching this IRL in real time, in real life, but a vast majority of people watch these streams years from now, which is the interesting part of it all. I'm enamored. This is a moment in time. Folks look back and oh wow, this is what July 16, 2025 looked like, and this is what Asif was doing in Vancouver. So yeah. So yeah, great day, great time to be alive. So yeah, why not just enjoy ourselves? Justin, Mark 5 trains are already up and running. So yeah, I actually wrote the first one. I did a live stream about it. That was the first time Mark 5 trains were officially launched. And you asked last time how many trains. There were 47 sets of Mark 5 trains. They'll be unloaded or uploaded to the network by 2029. That is... No, that's a Mark 4. That's not a Mark 5. This one is still relatively new. It's a Mark 4 train, not a Mark 5. Mark 5s iconically have a driver's seat in the front. That's how you'll know what's a Mark 5. We're literally taking it one stop up to Burrard, so we won't be on for too long. But yeah, on a Mark 5 train, you'll notice there's a driver's seat. Panel looks slightly different, and the seat configuration is slightly different as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Wine cooler, if you enjoy the Mark 5 trains, check out my live stream. I was one of the first passengers on Mark 5 train. Did a whole live stream, so check it out. Hope you enjoy it. We're approaching Burrard Station.
On the left. Here for the Street,
Justin, Millennium Line is one of the reasons they're buying these Mark 5 trains, because the Mark ones that run also on Millennium Line will be replaced as well, especially with the Arbutus extension in 27. By 2029, we'll get 47 new rolling stocks running on the line. and each set comes with 5 trains instead of the regular 4s. This is Burrard Station. Folks, if you're coming for fireworks on the Expo Line, highly recommend you get off at Burrard Station. It is literally steps away from West Georgia, where you can take a North Shore bus. They will be running special buses for the festival as well. And also, this is literally a 15-minute walk away from West End. So you can literally just walk over to Denman Street from West Burrard. So we are returning to West End because, well, Diva, that is the stream. I wanted to show you guys a fireworks stream. So we entered through Canada Line. We're exiting through the Expo Line, and let's show folks how you can make your way down to the fireworks on the Expo Line. This is the Melville Street exit of Burrard Station, SkyTrain station. Pretty packed. I'm keeping the camera on me. There's a lot of people out. I just wasn't expecting that many people this late on a Wednesday night, but I guess that's summer. Justin, all I'll say is that no comment. I think we all are on the same boat when it comes to that situation, Diva. This is Burrard Station on the Expo Line. Let's just get all this. This is the stop for number 5 Robson bus and number 2 McDonald bus. I know number 2 will be running, but I'm pretty sure the 5 Robson bus will terminate somewhere on Denman and West Georgia. It's a beautiful evening in Vancouver, folks. This is Burrard Street, walking towards West Georgia. I do believe they will be running special buses. I'm just not sure exactly where those special buses are operating from, if I'm being honest. Because like my catalog that I got from City doesn't mention anything about where the special buses are running. It does mention that West Georgia is open. YVR, welcome to the stream. Oh wow! Well, you get to enjoy good Vietnamese food. I'm jealous. Hope you're enjoying your vacation. Love Vietnam, love Vietnamese food. Enjoy some gang ca chien. I believe that's what they call fried chicken in Vietnamese. So yeah, gang ca chien or gang ca chien. I don't know, a person pronounced it perfectly the other day in a restaurant. But yeah, enjoy some Vietnamese chicken wings and hope you enjoy your vacation. Thank you for joining. Appreciate. Thank you, Vancouver. Always appreciate. Now that's a bus stop. Let me take you guys down there. This is Burrard Street on West Georgia. Let me show you the bus stop where you can technically get a bus, North Shore bus, and what I can expect, like temporary special event buses. So as far as I know, these buses over in West Georgia and Burrard will be running regularly with their stream. I'm pretty sure there will be some additional services. I'm not exactly sure where though, but this is one of the spots where you can take a bus over to West End. We're gonna walk. This is a beautiful view. Now look at the size of the sidewalks and compare that to Davie or Robson. I would recommend, if you are planning on taking transit and walking, take West Georgia. It is way better for walking, much wider sidewalks, and just a good vibe in general. This is West Georgia and Burrard. We're heading west. And again, see how wide these sidewalks are. They are like literally built for something like a celebration of lights, where you expect hundreds and thousands of people all in like a synchronized manner heading the same direction. If you are a younger person or somebody who don't mind enjoying yourself, I would recommend, after the fireworks are done, take the same street, this one, West Georgia, head up to Granville, chill, enjoy, have a good time, let some of the transit crowds pass, and maybe head out home slightly later. It will be better. Trust when I say this, the more you delay it and a bulk of the crowd leaves, the better for your chances heading home. So let's say if you wait till like midnight or 12:30 and then get on a SkyTrain, you'll have a much better chance, especially if you plan on doing a little bit of bevy, something glug just to chill out with buddies or something. Up to you, Diva. What you do as an adult is your choice, but yeah, return home responsibly. That's one request. Stay hydrated, be responsible, take care of yourself, and make sure you head back home safely by yourself, whoever is with you, whatever the situation is. Just make sure that, you know, things are good for everyone. You don't want something fun like a fireworks celebration to end in tragedy. That's just not cute. Let's continue. It's a big sidewalk, so it'll be a fun event to walk down the street with thousands of people. If I am fortunate enough to stream or film, I will, because that is like once a year kind of thing. You don't get to experience that every single day. Carlo. Look at the city henge. Carlo in West Georgia. This neighborhood is also dotted by lots of hotels. This side of the street, since we've crossed Burrard, is West End. This is officially West End. And across the street from West Georgia, that's Cole Harbor. All of that is Cole Harbor. Just a vague distinction. In actuality, West End is a separate neighborhood, while as Cole Harbor is part of downtown Vancouver, just like Yaletown and Gastown. They are sub-neighborhoods, but they are technically part of downtown Vancouver, whereas West End is West End. It's its own thing. Pretty cute, pretty chill. And if you're coming down with your buddies, this is kind of fun. Just walk down the streets. Got beautiful maple trees. Lots of cool and shade. Hey Natural Thrill Seeker, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And we are tracing the steps to Honda Celebration of Light. Coastal Church. Hey, welcome to the stream, bud. Live from Vancouver, and this weekend is the first night of Honda Celebration of Lights. So we are tracing the transit steps. Well, transit won't be accessible the same way on a regular day, especially for a special event like Honda Celebration of Lights. So it's a best bet to walk down the street. So I'm going to show you exactly how to end up in English Bay from Burrard Station. You can practically do the same thing over in Yaletown-Roundhouse Station. That way you take Davie Street all the way down, which is much easier if you're on Canada Line. But if you're coming from, let's say, Surrey, Coquitlam, Burnaby, anywhere else, this would be a better choice. Tony, welcome to the stream. Hey, Asif was in West Broadway this morning. Oh, wow. That's fun. Hope you had a great time. Welcome. This is Butte. That's Robson Street. So Robson Public Market is literally around the corner. I love this street. Such a chill vibe. Lots of beautiful buildings. Lots of cool artwork around. Water features. It's just a good vibe to be around. Look at this. Isn't this cute? I believe you can take North Shore buses on West Georgia, even on day of fireworks. West Georgia is not restricted. I do believe the traffic will be absolutely insane since parts of a big chunk of Robson, Davie, and West End in general is shut off to car traffic in general. So my recommendation and best bet for you to go around and enjoy the fireworks would be to just walk. Take a SkyTrain and walk. And if you're heading down from North Shore, I would say just get off at Denman and Davie and just walk. Much easier for North Shore people. And it's just an adventure. It's just make it a whole day of events. I do not believe I've ever noticed this building before. I don't know why. There's a hookah house. Ooh. Some really cool public spaces in this neighborhood, especially the Coal Harbor side of town. The beautiful North Shore views, including the mountains. Oh wow! Yeah, over here it is a big throughway, especially for North Shore traffic. So makes sense. The neighborhood is much more chill. Like Davie, Robson, Granville, Burrard, it's bumping. So many people out. Broughton. So almost down to Denman. Broughton in West Georgia. This is the 257 Horseshoe Bay to Vancouver express bus. So if you're heading to Vancouver from Horseshoe Bay or western part of West Vancouver, that's your best bet and fastest way down here. Nicola in West Georgia. This is also where West Pender and Georgia become one. They unite. Basically, Nicola, West Georgia and Pender have a threesome, and West Georgia basically gobbles up its competition. West Pender. Oh, wow. Almost down to Denman. Adam, welcome to the stream. Diva, we are tracing our footsteps down from the SkyTrain station to English Bay, just to show people what they can expect for their Honda Celebration of Light transit. So welcome, welcome, folks. I'm walking west on West Georgia Street. West on west. I'm of course on the southern side of West Georgia, making my way to Denman. Welcome, welcome. By the way, Diva, if you're enjoying the stream, don't hesitate to hit that like button. Down at Cordero. Yeah, I agree. It's a beautiful neighborhood already. Lots of development coming up, but it's going to be even better. Nice, Justin. Hope you get to enjoy some bami as well. Honestly, if I can do like a sunset and actual West End, because like last several times I tried, it was always either in Kitsilano or somewhere else. So it would be fun to actually watch the sunset in West End. I know Jerome streamed a few West End sunsets, especially around the, I remember that time around in Nukshuk. That'll be fun. Hey Bentacle, welcome, welcome. I'm saying hello from Iran. Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And I can already see Denman. So almost down to Denman. So it's like a roughly a 20-minute walk. Again, I'm taking my time, chilling, not really rushing. So you can do this walk all the way from Burrard Station in roughly 20 minutes and end up in West End. I would recommend you make sure you have some time in your hand, because with such a big event like Honda Celebration of Lights, you might not know what will trigger a delay, especially with that many people and traffic in general. So it's a good rule of thumb to make preparations ahead of time. It's a Saturday, so if you have like a picnic or camping gear, I would say come out to Stanley Park, have some good time with friends. Oh, are cops stopping someone? Oh yeah, someone's in trouble. They got pulled over. And is that a Tesla? Okay, Denman and West Georgia, folks. This is where it all leads to. All paths leads to Denman Street. That's awesome. Hope you get to enjoy all the beauty that Vancouver has to offer. Welcome to Vancouver, Bentico. Denman and West Georgia, folks. That's your bus stop for all the North Shore buses. And if you're coming from North Shore, this is where the buses stop usually. Everyone stops here. There is a Guildford stop down the street where some buses do stop. Diva has no chill. Denman and West Georgia, folks. All you gotta do now is head south down to English Bay. I'm sort of low-key heading back to where I started the stream today. Such a beautiful, beautiful day in West End, folks. Alberni.
Yeah. Is it playing here?
Honestly, Diva, the first time we tried to watch the fireworks, it was so chaotic that we ended up watching it in West Point Grey over in Jericho Beach. Did not come all the way down here for good reason, and glad we did it first time around. It was much nicer. All we did was just walk downhill and take like a single bus 2 stops out to UBC. This helps people prepare, and I want everyone to have a good time. By the way, folks, if you're down in West End enjoying the fireworks, West End has some of the best fried chicken in all of Canada. Trust. We have delicious Vietnamese chicken wings like Ong Ba. We have amazing Japanese karage likes of sushi aboard. Try it. Come down. Enjoy some fried chicken. Because Diva, that's what life is all about. Having a good time and enjoying good fried chicken. Robbie-san. So, if you got off, I would say on Granville Station or even Burrard Station, you can technically take Robson Street all the way down here as well. Justin is in, getting me hungry again. Justin, you and I on the same boat. But Diva, I am restraining and holding it in, waiting till Friday for our fried chicken. Because Diva, if you know what this channel is all about, I love fried chicken, and every single Friday I do a fried chicken live stream. That's my Friday fried chicken walk. So cluck cluck mother cluckers. That's one day of the week where I get to enjoy delicious fried chicken. The best food to exist on planet Earth. Trust. So yeah, thank you so much for reminding that, Justin. Let's continue. Phone. Like 4QM, I tried their chicken wings. Pretty good. Yakitori, Zakushi is more of a skewer spot, but that's like Japanese izakaya. Lots and lots of good fried chicken options in this neighborhood. Trust. Haro. No, Diva, today's stream is specific, MJ. MJ saying, Asif, you're back to where you were. I bet you know the West End blindfolded. Not really, Diva. I don't frequent West End as much. I have buddies who live down here, so we visit them quite often. But I hate walking back uphill. And if you don't get a bus immediately, you have to walk uphill. And if you followed this stream, that is not a vibe I go with, is walking uphill. So yeah, that's the tea. That's why I don't frequent as much as people might think. Oh yeah. Milano closed. Jerome showed it on his stream. Vaniel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Milano's gone. They have, I think they still have a location over by Little Mountain, Mount Pleasant. I believe their Mount Pleasant location still might be open. I am not sure. You have to check that, check it with them. But yeah, it's kind of sad. They've been around for a while. Not a big loss. Our neighborhood still has a bunch of Canadian and West Coast brands like Blends, Delaney's. We have JJ Bean. We have who else was down the street? A bunch more. So yeah, you don't have to. Ooh, look at this. What is this? I just noticed it. Damso. Damso's Korean chicken. Okay. I just noticed this. I'm just noticing this. Korean fried chicken from Damso. So, you might think I'm live streaming doing something, which I am, honestly. But in the back of my mind, 24/7, I'm thinking about fried chicken. I'm not obsessed about it anything, but I just constantly think about fried chicken. Oh, somebody else got in trouble. Cops are all over the place. So yeah, follow the rules. Follow the rules. Cops are pretty serious right now. Yeah, especially with fireworks and everything. But yeah. Oh yeah, as I was saying, I'm not like obsessed or anything by fried chicken, but I always keep it in the back of my head. Just notice that Damso has some good fried chicken. Maybe a future fried chicken walk in West End. I know I just did a fried chicken walk last weekend over in West End, so maybe not for another couple of weeks, but you know me, I'll be back. I want to try fried chicken, so, and this is pretty convenient down here in West End. What is MJ saying? If you had to always go up the hill, your channel will call Pan BC instead of and Diva, that's why I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing. Justin, even this Friday is gonna have a fried chicken walk, and you have no idea what we're planning. That's the beauty of it. Even Jerome's gonna switch up his Friday call for City Hall to something different. Trust. Like this is the night before fireworks. Diva. Trust and believe. We were planning for something special. Barclay and Denman. That's Ong Ba. Delicious Vietnamese food, but they're bami and gang cha gien. I don't know what the proper pronunciation, but Vietnamese chicken wings, gang ka chen, or saying that's how they pronounce it. Delicious. Highly recommend. That's Nelson and Davie. Nelson might actually be open, but I would warn against congestion, because I noticed earlier that they keep Nelson open for traffic, but only local traffic. So this traffic is only meant for folks who live in West End to commute. So if you're not from West End, do not bother driving in. So if you get caught, you will be fined. Diva, who wants to pay for fines? Walking up to almost down to Comox, and there's sushi aboard. Delicious karaage fried chicken, and their sushi is amazing too. Like, try their BC roll, dynamite, the good maki rolls. I don't believe I had a aburi from them. That is something I have to try. Sushi aboard. And this is the one I'm talking about, karaage chicken. Seriously, you won't regret it. Trust. It's good stuff. Ooh, another one is their beef udon. Their smoky beef udon is next level. It's intense. Not even like in a good way. Intense in a good way. It's smoky. It's soy saucy. It's delicious. It's a vibe in its own, Diva. Akira, I think we tried their bluefin tuna maki. Delish. Like literally melts in your mouth. That's when I used to do like a sushi Sunday live stream back when before my stream started. They called a savory Sunday stream. Ooh, and this is frying pan. Funny enough, it's Korean fried chicken, but it is halal. So if you're someone looking for something different for a halal option, frying pan is a good option. And every single day of the week from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. you get their signature sando for $8.99. Oh, they have smoked beef wraps as well. Ooh, I just noticed that. Never had their beef wraps before. Frying pan. Love frying pan. Always a good time. There's Delaney's, another local BC brand coffee. Almost down to Pendrell and Denman. Now, these businesses are some of the latest businesses to stay open in Vancouver, like Mediterranean Grill, Babylon. They'll be open till like 3-4 a.m. So if you're up in Vancouver super late at night and want something delicious to eat, these folks stay open super late. Here's Chicken World. If you're looking for like South Asian style fried chicken, another halal spot. So check out Chicken World. And just like that, Diva, we are back again to English Bay. Almost in time for sunset. Almost in time for sunset. There's the amazing laughter, bathed in golden rays of sunset. People who choose to multiply with their noisy crying offspring. Cobra chicken. And here is English Bay once again. And just like that, you can walk your way to English Bay from a SkyTrain station. Doesn't take too long and quite convenient. And Diva, with all of these transit disruptions and so much crowding, I would say this is the safest, fastest and best way to come down. And we showed you all the ways you can. 2 different SkyTrain lines, one awesome event. I actually kind of vibe with this spot. It's kind of nice. Not a whole lot of people around. Let's go down to the water. Okay folks, I'm gonna end the stream after the sunset. The last couple of minutes of the live stream should be just ambient ocean and sunset. None of me speaking over anything, so you guys can experience this uninterrupted. But before I put things on the sun and watch it set, let's just say folks, thank you so much for joining the stream. It was awesome, fun stream for sure. I had a great time, hope you guys did as well. If you enjoyed the stream, don't hesitate to hit that like button, share it with your buddies, and of course, most important of all, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's watch the sunset, and folks, thank you so much. I'm gonna go to a few steps. Why do people have off screens? Literally have my camera here. Wow. And just like that, the sun is gone. Thank you so much for watching the stream, folks. I'm streaming tomorrow, so is Jerome. Friday is Friday Fried Chicken Walk. Saturday is the fireworks. Sunday is Savory Sunday stream. Diva, we have 4 days of non-stop amazing live stream coming. So see you guys soon. Thank you so much everyone who joined the stream. Justin, Christine, MJ, every last one of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, folks. Until next time. Bye-bye. Padam, 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 padam.